Hello, everybody. The Warriors got down 20 to the Pelicans, but stormed back behind their amazing aggressive defense installed by new defensive coordinator Jerry Stackhouse. I'm going to point out two ultra-risky, ultra-aggressive changes they've made to their defense. This possession is going to be Zion Williamson ISOing Draymond, but I want you to keep your eye on Moody. He's supposed to be guarding Brandin Ingram, but notice how he magnetically is drawn to this free throw circle. There's a spot here called the nail, which is like you imagine you nail a string down there and you swivel it around to make the circle. So because Moody is standing here and ignoring Brandin Ingram, that means that Zion Williamson cannot easily drive to the right. So Zion Williamson throws it to Ingram. That makes Moody step out to guard Ingram. And then Ingram throws it right back to Zion. But once the ball goes back to Zion, Moody says, back to the nail for me. Zion can't drive this way. He can't drive that way. So he says, fine, I'll just hoist it up. Okay, so in contrast, here's Buddy Hield ISOing on the perimeter. And if the Pelicans played this exactly the same way as the Warriors defense, then the next man over here would sink in all the way to the nail, and that would discourage Buddy Hield from driving down the middle. But instead, Alvarado drifts way up high. Lindy Waters is standing on the logo. There's really no reason for Alvarado to be paying attention to him, even if he is hot, both in a basketball and in a romantic way. So Buddy Hield says, thank you, there's no help at the nail here, so I'm just going to drive by you. The other thing I want to point out is not only is there no nail help here, but as Buddy Hield whips down the middle here, Zion Williamson and Jordan Hawkins, neither one of them comes over to help on this drive. In contrast, let's look at this Warriors defensive possession. Here's Moody guarding CJ McCollum. Shouldn't he stick next to CJ? Nope, he just wanders back to the nail and he lets Brandin Podziemski handle CJ and Ingram. So Zion sees that Moody is helping from the circle, and so he burrows in deep against Draymond. He gets by the first line of defense, but holy cow, why are there three Warriors waiting for Zion in the paint? Let's go back. So here's Zion posting up. So the first foundation of the Warriors' swarming defense is that the next man over goes to the nail and is in help position to deny middle. The second principle is that the players on the weak side, on the side away from the ball, very aggressively help into the paint. So here Zion hasn't even started his move really, and Trayce Jackson-Davis is parked right under the basket ready to stop Zion if he goes middle. Lindy Waters is also in the paint, so this is ultra aggressive help defense. Isn't it a little bit crazy to leave two Pelicans open at the three-point line in order to help in the paint? Well, that's what Zion thinks. So Zion is going to back in and then he's going to pass to the open man. And when he does, Lindy Waters is going to run to contest the first shot, and then Trayce Jackson-Davis is going to predict where the next pass is going to and contest the next shot. This is really common, and so people call this an X out. Lindy Waters comes out to contest, instant pass to the corner. TJD, even though he's really far into the paint, he hustles and X's out all the way to the corner here. It can't hurt to intimidate the shooter, especially if the shooter has a slow windup, and they get the clank. Okay, Pelicans feed Zion Williamson on the high post. Lindy Waters is the next man over. He should be guarding Alvarado, but instead he wanders right to the nail. And there's all this drama happening here. Alvarado's screening Hield. Hawkins will now spring free, but Lindy Waters does not care. He just loves being at his nail. And so Zion Williamson says, hey, just because you're standing at the nail doesn't mean I should be frightened of you. And he drives middle anyway. And Lindy Waters, with a beautiful swipe, pokes that ball free, hustles to contest the loose ball. Slow-mo gets out here pretty fast. By his standards, this was warp drive 5. Slow-mo pokes the ball free, and Waters sees Hield, as always, running top speed in transition. Kind of a bowling ball pass. Glad Buddy Hield caught up to this. So how sustainable is this high-risk, ultra-aggressive Warriors defense? Right now, they're ranked the second best defense in the league. You can't help but feel like these tactics of aggressive nail help and aggressive weak side help in the paint are going to be punished by teams that are organized offensively and can find the three-pointers on the arc, but maybe the league has to prove it. So we're going to see, and maybe by then the Warriors will have developed more of their defense. I can't help talking about one more play. The Pelicans go into a 2-3 zone. The Warriors have a specific offense to bust this zone. The big goes in the middle and sits here in the soft part of the zone. So while the Warriors are organizing this, Buddy Hield says, you know what, I am technically open. Time for an instant celebration audit. Steph flashing a 3, but he's got the I lost my soul to rock and roll 3. Nice variety there, and I like the waving around, very energetic. Trayce Jackson-Davis here, showing the different variant, which is just the European counting 3. It's got the two-handed version. DeAnthony Melton is doing something interesting here. Let's go back and see what's up. Okay, DeAnthony Melton is doing the John Cena, you can't see me. He's going with the full 5-finger John Cena, but there is a variant out there where you put up 3 fingers in front of the face and you turn the John Cena into a John Thrina, and you turn the you can't see me into the you can three me. So still an excellent celebration, but it just goes to show even for the pros, there's always room for improvement. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. And if you didn't enjoy this video, I promise I'll do better next time.